What's up guys, welcome back to Tamara Recipes. In today's video I am going to show you how I made this delicious stovetop orange ginger chicken in my kitchen. So if you are interested, stick around and see how it goes. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you never miss another upload, because them always good. Here I have my nicely washed, clean and seasoned chicken. Now I'm using the thigh and the one drumstick. Alright, so these are the seasoning that I use. I use garlic powder, I use two types of all-purpose seasoning. I use a little adobo and I use a little of the grace. Alright, I use some paprika, some Maggi chicken seasoning. I use my ginger, garlic and pimento seasoning. I added a tablespoon of sugar and I also added some oil. Alright, now I just give it a nice rub, cover it, and also added some black pepper. I covered it and let it marinate for maybe about 2 hours. Now you can do it overnight ideally, but I didn't have much time, so I just seasoned it based on my time preference, but you can go ahead and do it to yours as well. Alright, so let's move on to the stove. Alright, so I have some butter melting. Now I'm using 2 tablespoons of butter. To that I'm going to add a little vegetable oil, maybe about a teaspoon. Then after doing so, when the butter becomes hot, not really hot we can burn up a chicken, but I'm going to add my chicken pieces. Now bear in mind that for this recipe guys, because I added a little sugar while seasoning the chicken, you can't really take your eye off of the pot that much. Alright, and make sure you use like a medium flame. Alright, so I'm gonna show you what happened to me guys, because I was like so busy while doing this recording, so I left it and forgot about it. And when I came back guys and I flipped it over, I'm like, oh my god, if I just turn it earlier. Alright, so don't let that happen to you guys. It was just my bad, but trying to make it happen to you. Alright, so as you can see guys, the underside kind of have that little burnt caramel look. Nothing is wrong, because when you make the sauce and all of that, it would look better and you wouldn't taste the burnt pieces at all. But I just didn't like it, didn't look appealing to me. Alright, so when one side fry, you want to turn it, and then you want to let all the sides fry. So you're gonna turn it around, to the sides that are not fried. Now if I had turned my chicken just like how the side look now, it would look just like that, look beautiful and nice. But as I said before, if yours look the way mine look, nothing is wrong. Alright, you're not gonna taste no, you still gonna enjoy chicken. It's gonna be juicy and delicious and nice. Alright, so we're gonna make our sauce. So I'm gonna add some maple syrup. Now I choose to use maple syrup, but you can use honey as well. Alright, so I added some orange juice. Now I had some oranges, so I just juice one, and I added it. I added some water. Now I'm adding some soy sauce for color and for flavor, and I'm also adding some white vinegar. Bear in mind that you can always use a rice vinegar, but I didn't have any, so I improvise. Alright, now I'm adding some orange zest. Now you want to give it a nice mix. I also added a little chicken seasoning and some more of that ginger, garlic and the pimento seasoning. Alright, but that's just my choice. Now if you don't like the taste of maple syrup, you don't need to add it. Alright, so at this point we're going to add our sauce, but before we do that, we're going to saute some ginger and garlic into that butter and oil. When it becomes all flavorful and just infuse the chicken and all of that, I am going to add the sauce. Now I'm gonna saute my ginger and garlic until it has that nice fragrance. Everybody know what I talk about. Or if you don't know, once you try the recipe, when you smell that nice aroma coming from the fresh seasoning, then it's ready for you to add your sauce. Alright, now guys, as you can see, them bun up part there, it's not really burnt parts, it's just flavors. Alright, released from the chicken. Now I'm going to add my sauce. Now you want to taste the sauce and adjust it to your liking. So if you need it to be sweeter, you can go ahead and add more honey or maple syrup, and if you don't have maple syrup and honey, just add some sugar. Alright guys, now I'm going to baste my chicken, because as it cooks, guys, you want to baste it, or you don't necessarily have to baste it, because remember, we're going to turn our chicken to the other side. Alright, so I like to baste, so I'm gonna let mine simmer on one side for about 8 minutes, because it's legs and thighs, so it takes a longer time to prepare than when you're using the chicken breast. Now you can use wings for the recipe, you can use breasts, and you can use the legs and thighs like I'm using. Alright, so just cover it, let it simmer on like a medium flame for 8 minutes on one side, then you want to do it to the other side. But guys, I figured that why not add the orange pieces at this time. You could also add it after your chicken is all done, but I like to add my oranges at this point, so I'm adding just 2 pieces of oranges. Alright, fresh orange. Now I use the fresh orange juice, and I'm using some fresh orange slices. You could add more slices, you could leave the slices until you're finished, and you're dishing your food, you put the slices in the dish or when it's almost finished, but I choose to add my slices at this point. Alright, now when one side gets that nice beautiful color of say about 8 minutes, you want to turn it to the other side. Now as you can see, guys, it looks so beautiful, it has that nice color. So when you turn it over, you let the other side get some color, so maybe about 8 minutes again, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. Alright, now at this point it has reduced, it has become glossy and nice. This is how you know that your chicken is all done, right? Because we never rushed the cooking process, we gave it enough time so that our chicken legs and thighs can be fully cooked, but at the same time you want your chicken to be sticky and nice. Alright, so if you love gravy, you could just remove some of that nice sauce before it becomes all glossy and nice, even though this can be added on your carbohydrate of choice, yeah, or your vegetable or whatever you want to have it with, but it can go on it as well. But it's gonna be, when it cools down, it's gonna be very thick, unless you'll have to add some more water to it or so. But yes guys, this is the end product, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you try the recipe, of course, don't forget to give me a feedback. Don't forget to share the video, guys. Sharing is caring, and the more you share the video, the more people know about my recipes, and the more followers I'll get. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed and go and big up on yourself straight. So guys, for garnish, I added some dried parsley flakes. Now if you have the fresh parsley, you can go ahead and add it also. Alright,